Hello, my name is Stephen Lyons, and this week we are asked several questions. The first is, what are the similarities and differences between qualitative and quantitative research approaches? Similarly, they are both and are together the foremost two options for people that are involved in research. One of the two options are the most likely that a researcher will choose, and again, similarly, they're both driven by what the research problem or question at hand is. Now, is one approach better than the other? Yes and no. No, one is not better than the other in that both of the options are highly viable and high quality options for research in general. Now, is one better than the other? Again, it's yes and no, and yes, one is better than the other, although this is purely contextual. Now, whether one is better than the other is driven by what the research looks to gain or looks to gather. If we're looking for information of a subjective nature, things that are we're trying to collect public opinion or perspective, things that aren't hard data points, then the qualitative option is going to be more of a viable option, and it is going to better represent what the researcher is investigating. Now, if we are looking for hard data points, if we're looking for frequency, for duration, pre-test, post-test designs where an experimental method is in place, then we will want to opt for a quantitative design. This will be a better choice. So, is one approach better than the other? The answer is yes and no. What criteria would you use to decide which approach to choose for your research project is another question that we are asked this week. Now, for me, I have an applied research project that I am considering. This is a tentative project. Now, I am considering it's the same general question, but the manner by which I collect my data will determine what methodology I would use. So my general question is, what is the efficacy of a parent training and or education program on the developmental milestones of a child on the autism spectrum, or on their child that is diagnosed on the autism spectrum? Now, if I were to ask questions about parental feedback, about their perspective on child development or their comfort levels with interacting with their child, these would be more subjective natured questions that would be more appropriately identified by, or data would be more appropriately gathered in a qualitative manner. Now, if I was looking for more hard data points about the child's developmental milestones or progress, as identified by something like the ABLS, the assessment of behavioral, what is the assessment of, it's escaping me, assessment of basic language and learning skills. That would be perhaps a more appropriately quantitative style of research. Now, so again, for me, what criteria would I use? Still be determined to be determined, because my applied research project is, I still have yet to decide on what angle I will take, and I'm going to talk to my advisor about this, and also my BCBA that I work under, to find out what I'll consult with the local professionals before making a decision on that. Now, what is the applied research project is another question that is asked of us this week. Now, the applied research project is it's a comprehensive project that asks the professional what is a concern or area of concern within your field. Now, another area that the Applied Research Project may address is a deficiency within the field as well. The idea is that this project and this program helps the professional to explore literature pertaining to their profession and their field or their desired field, if they're not yet embedded. Also, this helps to support the professional in their ability to research a project, to contribute also to their field in an effective way. And this process also helps to build rapport within the professional and educational community. And another overarching theme that I identify with and have a great respect for is, and that this program lends to, is the importance of consultation. And that is of utmost importance within the professional field, is consulting with other professionals when one is considering research, ethical dilemmas, offering services outside of the scope of one's expertise. So this is a great opportunity to explore and continue to support efforts to reach out to other professionals in an effort to consult for the greater good of the professional, the industry, and the clients at hand. I'm Stephen Lyons, and this is my contribution for the week of May 18th. Thank you.